Hello everyone and welcome back to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. I almost said Super Mario Odyssey.
Almost.
Almost. In the last episode, we found out that we were forcibly being forced, into being a teacher at this academy. So now we have to go around and get to know all the students. And in this episode, we're going to do just that and choose the house that we are going to be a part of.
Is there Gryffindor?
You already know what the house is. Also, no, this is not Harry Potter, but everybody makes that comparison.
Why? I want Gryffindor.
Too bad! We're gonna talk to Claude.
Well, scored a teaching
Wait, he
gig
was out
here,
here?
did you? Talk about a great first impression.
Yeah, Edelgard's the only person who's inside for some reason. Don't know why.
Her
Everyone else
name
is out
sounds like a bad pun almost, if you say it right.
Thought I heard someone saying your name, but I don't think so.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
And no, that does not mean they are the easy mode.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more
Does
about
it?
anyone?
If anything, they're probably like less easy mode because of a thing later. Okay, so here's the thing. He's gonna if we pick all these options, he'll tell us to... Did you see what your cat just tried to do?
What did she try to do?
She stuck her head in the mic box. She was gonna go say, okay, so yes, there's a cat in here right now. We'll put a picture of Shiva up on the screen right now. And now it's gone, okay. Because Shiva just left. So yes, cat. Anyways.
The best cat.
We talked to him and he'll tell us about each of the students here. I as well pick him just to show.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
See what I mean when he's best boy? Because he's best boy. Okay. So yeah, it'll tell you their stats, their strengths, their weaknesses, their class, but the class doesn't really matter that much. And then each person has their own unique ability, exclusive to them, except for all three of the house leaders, because even though they're labeled different things, they do the exact same thing. Just make them gain slightly more experience than everyone else. I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna flash all of them up on screen. We're not gonna go through everything, because while some of the dialogue that is said is interesting, I'm not really concerned about that. Here's Angular Hair Man. His hair goes at a 90-degree angle, as you can see.
His hair must be perfectly symmetrical. He's like Death the Kid.
Except it's not symmetrical because the hair goes further to the side.
Don't tell Death the Kid.
He's triggered right now.
Kick your legs up to a 90-degree angle.
Here's
He
Buff
comes from a
Man.
merchant, despite all...
He's so buff that he's breaking his shirt.
I think he needs a bigger shirt.
Also, he's got probably the worst ability in the entire game.
Good basket.
Goody basket. He has a chance to recover 10% of his HP, though it's only a luck percentage. So starting out, his percentage to recover 10 HP at the end of the turn, or start of the turn, is 6%.
Which means you must be extremely lucky.
Exactly.
He's the
Here's
second
Ignatz, the glasses man.
Who everyone wishes was a girl.
You mean you.
And you.
No, all I said was I thought he was a girl, and then I found out he wasn't because I wasn't looking close enough at the trailer where they introduced the houses, but not the characters.
But if you look at the concept art, it does look like a girl. Not concept art, whatever art.
It's androgynous, we'll leave it at that. We don't want to get controversial up in here. Hey, his ability is pretty decent.
He's the second...
No, I didn't want to know more about him again. Okay. If you make him into an archer, that's pretty good.
But watch out.
Here's my favorite character in my house. Because she just nukes everybody with magic, and it's fun.
So she's Igneal.
Oh, she's got white hair, which is cool. And also, she grows skill
Why,
experience
Cynthia
really
is, but watch
quick. I
out.
keep doing that. She grows skill experience really quickly.
Marianne is marked. She doesn't.
Here's the tired girl. Or at least she looks like she's tired all the time, but that's not really her character arc.
What is her character arc?
I don't really know how to describe it.
Who
She
has
kind of just does not like herself.
Your entire goal for her is to get her to like herself. There you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, actually, I'm gonna go back in here real quick.
She
If
doesn't
you look at her
interact-
ability, it's just a better version of Buffman's because it just gives her, it makes her recover 20% of her HP just so long as she's next to a cavalry or flying ally.
So, AKA dragon people, or Pegasus, but still.
Wyvern, Pegasus, horse, any of those.
I like flying.
Hilda is the only. If you look at.
There's the girl that is actually like pretty decent at fighting, but she doesn't really want to fight because she doesn't want to fight.
She's the pacifist.
Not exactly. She just likes making other people do her work for her.
So she's lazy.
Also, you can see her ability makes male allies next to her do more damage.
Hilda is. If you
I
look
did it again!
And finally,
And here's Leonie,
Leone enrolled because
who
she's.
is actually pretty interesting because she was an apprentice of our dad at one point. So she actually kind of sees this as a rival. And her ability is interesting too, because if she's next to a male ally, she does 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage from during combat. That's pretty neat. So that's the Golden Deer House. Now we gotta go find Dimitri.
upwards to
who
adventure.
is somewhere. I don't actually know where Dimitri is. He's up here. Hi.
Hi,
Please accept my
Mr.
apologies for the other
Blonde
day.
hair.
You came to our aid, yet I hadn't
can't
even the
make a
courtesy
soccer
to
joke,
properly
because soccer's
introduce
not
myself. I am
Shut you.
Dimitri Alexandra Blake.
Why? Cause he's
Crown
blue.
Prince of the Holy
Yes.
Kingdom of
Dabba dee
France.
dabba die.
No, I just really wanted to make a soccer joke about someone.
Where's his blue Corvette?
Of course, at the academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard
I mean,
word that
everything
you are
does
to
seem
become
like
a
it would be
professor
blue for
here.
him in the time skip, but yeah. Also, if you didn't know, there's a time skip at some point in this game. I haven't reached it. I won't say anything other than that.
Delightful news. I still have much
You
to learn.
haven't or
but I'm
have?
confident I could benefit
I
greatly
haven't
from your
reached the time
guidance.
skip yet.
The question is, how many chapters are in the game?
Don't know.
In any case, welcome to the monastery.
Why don't you know?
I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
How would I know that? Anyways, here we go. It's Dimitri.
Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
As you can see, his ability is the exact same as Claude's, except it's called Royal Lineage instead. So, yeah.
So
It's
you're
Dimitri.
so Mr. Royalty.
Mr. Royalty.
Hello.
Hello.
Dudu was born in... He's...
Hey,
Okay,
it's
so-
Sokka.
Here's Dudu. He's basically... That's not Sokka.
I'm not gonna let that die.
He's basically Dimitri's right-hand man. Yep. That's his character development.
Felix,
Here's Felix,
you
the
grab
guy
a-
who doesn't want to be my friend in my file. Gosh, what a jerk. He's good with swords, and he likes fighting people. So pretty much every time you ask him to join your squad, he will just keep saying that he wants to train with you. Because he really likes to swing his sword.
Felix is the...
I
who
can
gravitates-
swing the sword.
I freaking knew you were gonna do that. I'm so mad. Here's a guy I like voice
He's
of.
the adopted...
His name is Ash.
Does he catch them all?
I wish. He doesn't. I don't. Well, he might actually. You know what? I just thought of something. It's funny.
What?
His first support conversation, but we'll get into that when we see it. Also, his ability is pretty good. He has the ability to open doors and chests without keys, and he doesn't need to be a thief to do it.
He's a lockpick.
Pretty much. He's basically a thief without having to be a thief.
He's a locksmith. There we go.
Sure. Here's Sylvain, Mr.
Sylvain,
Ladies
well-
Man, and even his ability shows it.
So
But
it's our best friend.
he's married. Don't talk about that.
Sylvain is, well...
He
I
was.
did it again. Okay. Yeah, he has the same ability as Leone, except it's for female units instead of male units. It's pretty nice.
I never said it was that
I hear
best friend.
she
You
may
have to have
seem-
another one.
Okay, but I don't think you're referring to him. Here's Mercedes.
Miss, I'm wearing a coat. A shawl, actually, sorry.
I think she's from a different country than Fargus, but she moved to Fargus for some reason. Also, she has the ability that lets her recover HP when she heals people, so...
So she's a healer.
Yeah.
Annette
Here's
is very...
Annette.
She's...
I don't actually know very much about her,
Although
like
she,
at all.
Although she does remind me of someone from Harry Potter. I can't remember who. Just the look of her.
You don't know who you'd be talking about. I'm trying to think. Oh well. That's Annette. Here's Ingrid.
Ingrid is...
She
She's diligent.
really likes food.
Food is good.
Yeah, she doesn't.
I would
Like,
get along with this lady.
she... Okay. Her ability just lets her do more stuff with gambits, which we'll get into
Ingrid
later.
is Count...
Wait,
she's-
so
I seem to be saying that a lot lately.
Wait, so she gets so.
Also, interesting thing about her, you'll see
Ingrid
she
is-
doesn't actually
she's
have any weaknesses, but she's really good at riding and flying and swords and lances, so you can pretty much make her whatever you want her to be.
but she is not good with magic.
Well, I mean, she's not bad with magic either. That's the important part.
That's so...
As we'll see later, it doesn't really matter if a student is good or bad at something, because you can pretty much make the students into whatever classes you want. Even if they're bad at something, you can still do that. It'll take a lot longer,
Pity.
but you can still do it. Yes. I pity this playthrough because it's terrible.
So, you've
I
accepted
pity
the
the
teaching
fool.
position
I
here.
pity the fools who
Pity.
decide to watch
I was
these.
hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
Especially when you work to do episodes with me.
Yeah. Okay.
I
I'm
never
sorry,
properly
people.
introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Crestfeld. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure, I'm still not gonna listen to your explanations though, except for you.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
And again, Imperial lineage. Same ability, different name. Fun times. Yes, she's good in heavy armor. What? Okay. Actually, you know what? That makes sense for later. Okay. Here's Hubert.
Hubert,
Mr. If you do not fall in line and not be nice to our house leader, I will kill you. You think I'm joking, but I'm serious. This dude, he means business. So don't get on his bad side.
So get on his bad side. Got it.
He does more damage when he uses gambits. So yes, there's that. Next up is Ferdinand.
For his house is that.
This dude, for some reason, sees himself as a rival to Edelgard because he's like, haha, I am also the good man, so I will do the best and become better leader than you.
I am the hero.
Yeah, that's essentially his viewpoint on himself. His ability is actually pretty decent. It gives him more avoidance when he is at full HP. So essentially, if you can get his avoidance up high enough, he just won't get hit at all. As long as you keep him at full HP, level ups might not make that work as well, but yeah. Here's Mr. Sleepy Man, because he is just drowsy all the time for some reason. I don't know if they ever got into that, or at least I haven't seen why he's drowsy.
Wait, that's a
all the
dude?
time. Yes, that's a dude. You'll understand when you hear his voice. He's also kind of a, what's the good, I don't know what the good way to say this is. He's kind of like,
That one character.
he's that one guy. You'll know what I mean when we talk to him. There's a specific line I'm thinking of when I say that. Also,
He was number one.
he was number one. Okay. His ability is even his ability is better
He's
than the buff
if he
guy's
had-
because his is a 100% chance to recover 10 HP if he just waits. It's him taking a nap because he's sleepy all the time. Get it? Haha, funny.
Wait, no, we should have done the he was number one joke for Ferdinand.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Well, too late now. Here's Kaspar.
He's the second. He's overly
He likes
energetic.
to punch things and is very uppity all the time.
Is
and
he a
stuff.
friendly ghost?
He's not a friendly ghost, I'm sorry. He does have blue hair, though. I don't know if that's any consolation.
It is.
The interesting ability he has makes foes next to him easier to hit because they lose avoidance. Here's Bernadetta, the
She's called I belong.
obligatory shy girl. And actually, the reason why she's shy is very interesting, and I won't say anything about it. We'll find out later.
Okay, I'm gonna end up watching him play this.
Also,
after a while.
yeah. Also, her ability is really freaking good too. It gives her +5 attack whenever she's not at full HP. Now, picture this: you get a level up right at the beginning of the battle, and you level up your HP, which means that she is 1 under her max HP. Therefore, she gets +5 to attack for the rest of the battle, unless you heal her.
That
So,
actually
yeah.
sounds really cool.
Just keep her barely under her max HP, and she will destroy everybody. Also, I didn't show this because I completely forgot about it until now, and I just remembered this thing. You can hit X, and it will zoom in. But that is it. That's all it does. Here's Mr. Hat
Few
Girl, who
com-
everybody
she's a-
said, whoever met he makes jokes about being a JoJo character because of her hat.
She is a JoJo character.
Why is she a JoJo character?
Because she is.
But okay. Nice ability she has. As long as she's adjacent to somebody, the people she's adjacent to recover 10% of her HP, of their HP.
She's a huntress.
Yes.
Few commoners.
Oh,
She's
I
a
did it
song-
again. See, look, everybody's freaking abilities that recover HP are better than Raphael's. That's the buff guy's name.
Wow. Where's Donatello?
His ability just sucks.
Where's Donatello?
Stop.
Stop with the Ninja Turtle jokes.
Okay, here's the last Black Eagle
To the
member.
west of
Here's
Bridget
Petra.
is
She's a foreigner, and you'll be able to tell when you hear her speak because she is not very good at the language here.
So
She is not the English.
They had to probably get someone who wasn't good at English for her then.
Well, I mean, it's not specifically what.
They did, but just my guess.
Okay. Also, she gets +20 to her crit rate when the enemy has less than half HP. This is a very interesting ability. I don't really know how useful that is, considering the enemy's already at less than half HP. Though I can see situations where it would be useful. For certain enemies later down the line.
I appreciate your effort.
Okay, we finished talking to everybody. So we've completed the quest. She gives us a sword and a vulnerary and get 500 gold. I suppose I should return. We're just gonna return because there's actually nothing else that we can go see right now.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Yes, the two whole areas that I was able to, explore with the 3 house leaders, and then nobody else interesting looking, very brimming with life and hope and happiness. And
Graphics are good.
Yes, graphics are good. There you go.
That's what
I
we've
suppose
learned.
It is time for you to take
The
charge
more you
of
know.
one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally
I think
against
he's learned
entrusting
what-
someone
why-
as lacking in trackable history as
I
yourself
think
with
he's
such a
learned not to have
task.
me record with him because I'm
But
like random
it is
Ninja
as
Turtle.
the
So if I
Archbishop
see a freaking
desires.
investor in Ninja Turtle.
You just talked over Setet's entire line. I hope you know this.
I'm sorry.
He is angry at you. Look at how angry he is.
He can get. I will. I don't have a dagger. Sorry.
He doesn't actually look that angry right now. He was kind of indifferent, but whatever.
The black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose? I don't know. Which house are we gonna choose, Tim?
Eagles.
Yes. We are choosing the Eagles because we are American. No, that's not why we're picking
America.
America.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
Also, fun fact, you see these red borders? So you see these red borders, Tim, on
Yes.
the top and bottom of the screen?
Yes.
Try to guess what happens if you pick the other houses.
They're different colors.
Yes. They will be blue if you pick the blue lions, and they will be yellow if you pick the golden deer. And they'll be like that for the whole game. It's pretty cool.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
Here's the sister. She is small, as you can see.
I'm in the
And
middle
adorable.
of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
Middle of something here. Gosh.
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
Nobody.
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
You weren't supposed to tell her.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you,
You sound British,
Professor.
little girl.
I don't think you know what a British accent sounds like.
I don't.
I am
But she's
Seventh's
a-
little sister, Flame. I
Your
am so
voice sounds
happy
really
to make your
interesting. I'm sorry.
acquaintance.
She's just talking. She doesn't have an accent. But I can kind of understand what you mean, but she doesn't have an accent, so no.
Let
So she's
us
Michigan?
focus on the topic at
She's
hand.
Michigan.
There is something you
That's
should be
not
aware
what I meant, and you know it. Great. Now people know we live in Michigan. Great.
Hey, they don't know what city you live in.
But they okay.
How many cities are
But
in?
still, if you say any more information about my place of being, I will have to cut it out. So please don't.
of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
Nice key crinkling. I really hope that doesn't pick up on the mic.
It didn't.
Good.
We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
So don't be stupid when we go to fight. Got it.
Be the stupidest that we
Wait,
can be in High
so our new
Shiba.
professor
Hey,
is
look, it's our
you?
people.
I didn't see that one coming.
Didn't see that one.
Easy, Kaspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
Kaspar. His name is Kaspar. I thought it was Casper.
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him.
Ooh,
Linhart, you savage.
savage.
Savage, sleepyhead.
It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Wow, he actually
Don't
just
look at me
left.
like that. Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
But I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
Very interesting house so far. First, someone has left to go take a nap, and the other one is shunning us. Fun.
I feel
Shiva.
we are rather close in age, Professor.
We should give you to the Shy Girl, and she will appreciate you and love you.
Here you go. Here's an idea of how old we are, Tim. They say we're pretty close in age. And they're all like teenagers, so yeah.
I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us.
One of us. One of us.
One.
In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status.
Says the guy who
I
thinks
would
he's
love
number
to
one.
include you in that inner circle.
Yeah. I don't mind at all.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
You see what I mean?
Yep.
He speaks the weird.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut.
Yes, we have a gut. Just so you know, we are human. We have a gut. It is fine.
You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
I mean, technically everyone has one. It's just not as big. You know what? We're not gonna talk about this.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
I want to punch our teacher. It'll be awesome.
Corbin, you can't.
You know that's basically what he meant.
Yeah.
I want to train.
Can we please cut to a gif of him, make his character sprite just ramming into
actually punching him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not that skilled at editing yet. Too bad.
Why will the ice be broken?
If we can find several pictures.
Is this a custom I had missed in my studies?
Get Ethan to animate that, and I'll put it in the video. Sorry, guys, that probably won't happen.
Although it would be nice if it did.
But we can dream.
Follow your
real
dreams,
ice,
kids.
just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Says the person who's actually has one of the best offensive abilities in the game.
I like you, girl. Let's learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea. How about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Wait, he's still in here? Where is he?
He probably fell asleep on the bench.
Just went over to the desk on the side and is actually sleeping. Wow. Wait, his eyes are open. What? You liar.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Order! Look how serious he is about this order of his.
I think you should leave that to the princess.
I just realized Hubert has... Oh.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
I was about to say he hasn't said anything yet.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Did they say the same things in the other houses, Corbin?
Eh?
Did they say they're not normally this rowdy in other houses?
Oh, I'm running to the side! No. They all say different things. I actually don't remember what Claude's house said.
I'm trying to debate which house I should
Something about, we don't really have much, in common or something? I don't remember.
I'm trying to debate which house I should go with on my file later.
You know what? Go ahead. Do the Blue Lion House because I did the Golden Deer and right now we are doing the,
We're doing the Black Eagles right now. Received 1,000 gold from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activities. Yes, you get an allowance in this game, and it's a lot of money.
But what if I want more money?
Oh. Exclamation point. Which means an event is happening.
While you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Yes, it won't hurt a bit. It will hurt a lot. Okay.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
Well, all I know is that when I chose the Golden Deer, he picked the Blue Lions, and Manuela picked the Black Eagles. So I don't know if it specifically dictates who's on which side. I mean, we'll see.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh, and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Until I, Hanneman, become the greatest scholar in the world for discovering this, eventually. And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter.
I don't need to use it, because I know that I have the crest of the banana.
Da 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 da.
Okay.
As I said, crests are
It's not
passed
actually called the
down
crest of the
through
banana, don't
blood.
worry.
Darn.
However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power.
Which is why almost everyone in this game has one! Yay!
Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out. There's no need to look into it.
Do what you can to find out, man.
I'm gonna say, probably want to know what's up.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight.
Can we have you as a person?
He's on the case!
Sherlock Holmes is ready.
Yes.
Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
You said hold out your arm.
Arm. Wait, we hold out the wrong. Wait a minute.
What is this?
Oh, yes, it is this arm. It is a pattern.
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
Who's that Pokemon?
To think
It's
there
a
are
crest.
still crests out there that even
That's how
I
we
am
actually sound like the
unaware
characters.
of.
It's
How
banana.
thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps...
He actually almost did the my work here is done, but you didn't do anything. Coat swish. He just turned around after he said your work here is done.
What in the world?
And he's wearing a coat.
Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
So yes, we're just gonna stand here and then leave while he talks to himself. Hello,
Each
we are now
month,
here.
Professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
So yes, during the month you can do things. On every Sunday, class isn't held, so you can just choose to do something else besides teach your students. You do actually teach your students in this game to be better at certain attributes, and we're not doing that right now. The only option we can pick is explore. And this option lets us explore the monastery. This is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Yes, this is our room. And this is the bulletin board. And this is the end of this episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. And on the next episode, we'll actually walk outside these doors and just check out the monastery, probably. I don't know how long we'll check out the monastery, but see, he's even looking out there. He's ready to go. Goodbye.